Hello, students. Today we're going to be talking about our ad campaign. As a reminder, the theme is Be the Change You Want to See in the World. This can be either through innovation, through a business product or service, or by sharing information about a community service or topic around social justice or other activism that you think is really important. So your task again is to create an ad with text on a page to advertise your idea. You should be considering the font and typography you use, the images, the color scheme, composition and layout, and everything else we've discussed these last few weeks. The rubric is here. You can review it regarding the requirements for your project. Do consider the following: that for one, images are not blurry. Make sure you're trying to use vector graphics instead of raster graphics. Consider your composition. Is it symmetrical or asymmetrical? Is there balance? How are you using white space? What type of typography or font are you using? Is it legible and clear? If you're using more than one font, do they work well together? Are you using it for contrast? And finally, color theory. Is there a color theme that you're going for? Did you create your own palette, or are you focusing on complementary colors? The instructions are here. So you're going to be creating this ad on a slide deck in Google, and you will be uploading this to Canvas. The first thing you need to do is include a title page, and it should have the name of your product or your service that you're highlighting, or your topic, as well as your first and last name and your period. On a second page, you're going to very clearly define your topic and provide a brief summary of your ad campaign. And this could include information about the company or the organization you're representing. If you've made up a product, if it's fictitious, then you can just make stuff up and be creative. Use your marketing skills here. Is this a business-focused marketing campaign, or is it for more of a community service or social justice topic or other? I had some students who said they wanted to focus on sports or things like that, and that's totally fine. And I also want to know why you chose your topic. What does this matter to you? You're going to then also create your ad using either Google Drawing, Google Slides, or if you have a program that you prefer, you're absolutely welcome to use that. You have to include at least one image in your ad. You can use more, but you got to be mindful of if it's too busy or if the images don't work together, to be very careful with that. And you also have to include some text of some kind, sharing your message around your product or your topic. Make sure to include the image in your Google slide deck. And then, of course, review the scoring rubric and consider the different components we've studied. Also, remember to cite any resources or sources that you've used. So if you're using images from the web, just make sure you include the links to where you found those. On a final page, I want you to explore some additional ads. Try to find at least 3 ads related to your topic, your product, or your service. And I want you to answer the following questions for all 3 images. So what did you notice about how the ad was created in terms of the composition, the color scheme, the fonts they used? Is there anything you're noticing about any of those specific categories? And be very specific. So look at the symmetry, look at use of white space, things like that. Is there anything you would change if you could? Is there anything you don't like? Or if you don't think there's anything that needs to be changed, why? Like, what's working? And then finally, do you think the ad achieves its goal and speaks to its target market? Do you think it's doing a good job of basically messaging?